Hello everybody, this is Georgiana with Expressions Craft Studio. Welcome back to take 3. It actually helps if you remember to push record. So today, if you'll remember from one of the previous weeks, if you watched it, I did a slimline card with a train on it, and it was one of the images from this group here. And I liked it so much I wanted to make some more. So I just took a bunch of the different images from different sets. These are not all from the same set, and sized them for slimline and printed them out. And I'll be putting them on card bases, which I'll need to cut out. And I haven't decided about the card base yet, if I want to use a red or white, or in some of these instances maybe a darker blue. Gold would be pretty too, but I don't exactly have gold, so I'm not sure what I'll do. I do want these to be able to go to cards for soldiers. I'm making a lot of them, so I won't be adding any kind of glitter or foil or anything like that, just so that I know that they can make it over there. But that's kind of what I'm thinking. So I'm going to go through all these, and I'll pick out some colored card bases that I think will look good with them, and we'll go from there. And these two are actually the same images printed on, just on different colors paper. I wanted to see what they would look like on white versus the off-white or cream. I don't know exactly what it's called, but to me the off-white just looks a little bit more antique-y or vintage, whereas the white, just looks like it's on white. So I decided to stick with the white in the long run just because I liked it better, but that is an option, just so you know. If I haven't mentioned it before, I'll mention it again now, or again, that white doesn't print when you're printing color, or anything for that matter. White is just a negative color. It does not put down any white ink on your paper, at least not most printers, not most household printers. So anything that would be white normally in your digital image will be whatever color your background paper is. So just keep that in mind. Now, the darker your paper, the less likely these are going to print out, to your satisfaction. Say you wouldn't want to print them on black, or even a dark navy or something like that. I don't think they would show up very well, if at all, just because the background paper is so dark. But if you feel like trying it, go for it. I just don't think it would work. I'm sure there's some science behind that. I don't know what it is. Anyway, there I go rambling again. So I'm going to cut these out. I think what we ended up with was like 18. Let me see. 3, 6, 9, 12, 15. So we'll have 15 cards here. I'll cut these out. I'll cut the bases out. I don't think I'm going to layer them, and I'm definitely not going to put anything sparkly or glittery on them, because I do want these to go to cards for soldiers. And I think that's about it. So let's get started. I'm going to pause this video while I go and cut up my cards and my card bases, and then we'll be... Alright, we're back. Everything has been cut and trimmed, and hopefully it all fits. And now I'm just going to start gluing them all together, and then we'll come back and do an overall presentation. Now, I am going to once again use my photo squares, just because I do want to use these up. So what I'll do is, in case you didn't see it in the previous video, I'll show you how I'm doing that. These are from scrapbooking days, and this is from 1999. So they're quite old, but they're still sticky. So I'm just using them up. I've got 3 boxes of these things, and I just want to continue to use up anything that's in my stash. I also have some fabric. I had hoped to use some of the Christmas fabric to make cards this year, but I think I'm going to have to wait until next year, because I'm just running out of time to do those. So once you've got those sticky tabs on the back, then I like to take and I like to line it up The back's a little chewed up at the bottom, so I'm going to flip it around. I like to line it up as best I can and then start removing the tabs. And I try to hold it in place so it doesn't move while I'm doing that. That doesn't always work, but most of the time it does. So once I've got those two down, then I just peel it back and remove the other four. And you can add glue to these if you want. I haven't been. Anyway, there you go. So I'm going to finish gluing all the rest of these down, and then I'll come back and we'll do like a little presentation of all the cards. So stay tuned. All right, we're back. We got all of our cards are glued together, and let's just do a little show and tell. So this was one of the 3 that was on the cream colored paper, and 2 of them I put on this craft cardstock. And here's another one. Now I do still have to put the sentiments on the inside. Oops. So I've used various shades of reds and greens, and I think I even used a couple of blues. There we go. Nothing sparkly on these, much to my chagrin. I do like my bling. Now I do have some more Christmas trains that are, they'll fit on a standard American card, 4 1/4 by 5 1/2. And I'll probably be doing some of those in the next couple of days. I just realized today that I do not have the clear envelopes that I need for these to for the cards for soldiers, so I'm going to get some of those ordered. Hopefully they'll get here in time. I really do need to get this box out this week, and I should just double check and make sure I'm not too late, but I think these are so cute. And I think all of these were probably digital image sets from Creative Fabrica. So here we've got 15 more cards with these. And I'm going to get back to work cleaning up my craft room a little bit this week since I'm ahead of schedule. This is week 44. I feel like that's 2 cards, but it's not. It's just 1. I probably love these the most just because I love all the filigree. I just adore that. But yep, so there's, what did I say, 15? So 15 added to $319 would be $329, $334. So that'll be 334 cards so far this year. And like I said, I know I'm coming up on the deadline for cards for soldiers, so I want to get those out. Got to get me some envelopes, clear envelopes to put these in. That's one of their requirements. And I'll order those today, it being Monday or Tuesday. I think it's Tuesday today. And I'll get these ordered and start getting stuff packaged up to go out. But anyway, until then, this is Georgiana, Expressions Craft Studio. Thank you for joining me. This was week 44. And we're making cards for soldiers and the angel card project, and these were all digital images, I believe, from Creative Fabrica, different digital image sets. And we've just added 15 more slimline cards to our total of cards. So I'm excited. I'm ready to start getting these out the door. And until then, until next week or next project, whichever comes first, I'm going to get back to crafting. I'm going to clean up my craft room a little bit more, and I'm going to get back to crafting. So until next time, this is Georgiana from Expressions Craft Studio, wishing y'all a happy, crafty day.